What's going on? Jim the Game Guru, and today, Mystic Market. Woo! Mystic Market. Really cool looking game. Take a look at the back of the box there. Alright, yeah, I got this game late last year during my birthday. My daughter actually picked it up. She did a great job in picking up a game for me. It is a game about a fluctuating market and getting rich. You buy ingredients, and at the end of the game, you have to be the person with the most coins. Pretty cool. You can actually craft some potions in here too. If you guys are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and go through a quick 1v1 two-player game. Very, very simple to play, and it actually has some good mechanics. And it's one of the few games that I have seen that actually has a fluctuating market. The last one being Harbor. You don't see those too often and a lot of games have like this worker placement, and but this game is one of the few that has a fluctuating market. So let's go ahead and dive in and do a 1v1. All right, let's dive into some Mystic Market. All right, so first thing I'm going to show you is the instruction manual. It is pretty simple, not a whole lot of pages to it. Easy to read. Very, very easy to read. Just goes over like a lot of the ingredient cards and the vials and what they are. So we have red dragon scales, orange phoenix feathers, yellow orc teeth, green kraken tentacles, blue mermaid tears, and purple pixie powder. We have supply shift cards, reference cards. It goes over the setup really quickly. And it tells you how the selling and the buying works in the game. Basically how you can end up purchasing and selling cards and sets. And then it goes into supply shift, and then the potions and end of game. Pretty very, very, very simple manual. And this is by Think Fun as far as the game publisher. Okay, so the market is made up with some ingredients. Here we have orc teeth, dragon scales, pixie dust, dragon scales, and some more pixie dust. So whatever is in here in this center part, you can actually buy. And the value of these cards when you're buying is based off of this little piece right here, which is the scale for the market. Up here you have potions that you can end up crafting. So let's take a look at the market here. So if we take a look at this here, this tells us represents each ingredient, right? So we have dragon scales, phoenix feathers. This is the pixie dust. I think this is mermaid tears, kraken. And what happens is the little dots that are in the middle of this scale on these different parts right here, this is how much it costs in coin value to buy a card from the center based off of where these are. So the pixie dust and mermaid tears will cost you 3 coins. These two will cost you 2. These two will cost you 1. So dragon scales right now are pretty cheap. Anytime you end up buying a card, you can just pull it from the market, and then another card flips over in its place. So, and then when you sell, if you notice there's also big numbers here, this is when you sell sets of cards. So if I were to sell a set of these pixie dusts right now, it would go for 15 coins. A set of dragons only go for 5. So there is the selling and the buying on there. Over here you have a bunch of coins that come with the game. They range from little 1 centers to 5 to 10. Each person gets dealt a hand of 4 cards, and they're all ingredients in here. So I've got 2 hands here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep them open right now. I mean, obviously you keep them secret, but there's no reason to keep them secret right now because this is just a simulation anyway. So I'm going to keep them open. I'm going to keep the coins here that you can see them. Potions, what happens is whenever you want to craft a potion, you can craft them anytime during your turn. So whenever you craft a potion, you just basically cover the cost. So this potion right here takes a dragon scale and a kraken, and you could actually end up crafting this potion. And then you just take it, you keep it hidden on your side, and then you can use these potions anytime during your turn. The game also comes with a reference card for everyone, which tells you really easily on the reference card. It says, hey, on each one of your turns, you can only do one of the following. You can buy 1 or 2 ingredient cards. You can swap 1 or 2 ingredient cards. Or you can sell ingredient cards. You can sell singles or full sets. Now, when you swap, what happens is you can end up taking a card from your hand and just swapping it for another card that's there. But you can only do one of these 3 actions here. And then you may also craft potions. And like I said earlier, potions can be used at any time, even during your opponent's turns. Whenever you sell a full set, so here is an example of a card that tells you how many. So with the mermaid tiers, in order to sell a full set, you have to have 2 of a kind. So you need 2 of these as a set, and when you have 2 of these, you can sell them and then get whatever the value is on the market scale. The dragon scales and the phoenix are the most expensive. You need to turn those in at 4. Let me see. I can pull this up here too, so you guys can see it. Dragon scale. It is 4 of a kind in order to turn in. Mermaid 2, pixies 2, orc teeth are in between at 3. So there's the orc teeth, and then phoenix is 4, and I think kraken is also 3, just like the orc teeth. Okay. Awesome. All right. Whenever you end up selling your sets or a single card, what that does is it ends up shifting the actual scale. So if I were to sell one single mermaid, or sorry, one single pixie dust, this purple would end up going to the top and everything just rolls down. The other thing too, but you wouldn't get any money. So if you sold a single card, you wouldn't get any money whatsoever. The only time you get money from selling is if you sell an entire set. But you can sell one card just to shift the market to try to screw up some of your other opponents. Whenever, and there's no coin exchange whenever you're swapping. A swap is just plain old swapping. Oh, and the potions here, you actually get money when you use them too. So if you use this potion at any time, you'll get, like this one right here in particular, exchange elixir, will give you 4 coins, as well as activate the ability that is listed on the bottom there. So potions you use basically to screw your opponents or give yourself an advantage. All right, let's dig in. Let's do a quick 1v1. We're going to start off this player over here. This player's going to do what? What's this player going to do? You have 2 phoenix feathers. That's almost a set there. But phoenix feathers are only worth 6 right now. Kind of crappy. You got 5 coins to play with. The dragon scales are only worth 1 cent right now, which is not bad. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 because the pixie dust are too expensive right now. They're worth 3 to buy. So the dragon scales are only worth 1, which is pretty cheap. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll spend the 1. I'll buy a dragon scale based off of what they're in there. A phoenix feather comes up and I'll spend another 1 to buy a phoenix feather because it's only worth 1. And there you go. And there's another phoenix feather. Okay, so your hand limit is 8. So right now this player has got 6 in their hands. They have not hit the hand limit. If you end up hitting the hand limit and you have more than 8 cards, you have to discard until you get down to 8. So just make sure you don't get down higher than 8 cards. Now the manual says that when you set this up, you can have a discard pile on the other side because each one of these decks have a discard pile. I would rather have a discard pile. I'm doing mine a little different. I'm actually having the 2 decks, the draw piles, the decks over here, the cards laid out here, and I'm gonna have the draw piles over here. It makes a little bit more sense because your discard is separate. So that, because if you had your discard over here, it gets confusing because discards are usually face up. All right, so this person goes. Let's see, what is this person gonna do? They have 2 phoenix feathers. You know what? They're probably going to spend 1 for a phoenix feather and see maybe they can get another phoenix feather. Nope. They'll spend another 1 on a pixie dust. Or sorry, not pixie dust, a dragon scale, since they're the cheap ones. Okay, that person's done. They got 6 cards in their hands. This person's going to go. what are we gonna do? I think this person's only got one Kraken right here, right? So on your turn, you can either buy, swap, or sell. I might do a swap. I'm gonna do multiple swaps here. You can swap 1 or 2 ingredients. So I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna swap it with a mermaid, and then I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna swap it with a Kraken. There we go. So there's your swap. And now I've got a bunch of phoenix feathers and dragon scales, which is pretty cool. So this person is done. What is this person going to do over here? This person is going to, you can if you want in this game, spend 2 coin to buy an ingredient card from the top of the deck. I am not sure what I want to do here. I might, I think I want to spend 3. I'm going to spend 3 because this person put in the mermaid tail there. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it, add it to my hand. And that's all the money I got, so I can't do anything else. So this person is done. Now this person goes. Let's see, we have, wow, orc teeth and all sorts of crap over here. I could do a double swap for these pixie dusts, but I've got some coin here too. I don't know. Let me spend 2 and buy one from the top. Oh, look at that! I got dragon scale. So I've got 4 dragon scales. I can't sell, unfortunately, because I can only do one action: buy, swap, or sell. All right. So I'm gonna wait till my next turn, and then this person's gonna go ahead and go. This person needs to sell because they've got no money. Dun dun dun. Zippo money. Okay. And we've got a set here, right? We've got the 2 mermaid tiers. This goes in the discard pile. So I'm selling those right off. And look, they give you 12 coin for that. Yummy, 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 yummy. So this person gets 2 there. I'm going to do probably another 5 like this. And then I'll do a 5 spot. There you go. 5 spot there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, yep. What I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got to put 1 back. I had 8. Okay, so there you go. They sold. Now, since I sold, this does a value shift. This goes up to here because it was the mermaid. And now you can see how everything kind of just shifts down and it changes all the values. Now, if someone sells a set of the mermaid tiers, they'll only end up getting 5 instead of a 12 banger. The Krakens now have become a little bit more expensive. They're at 12, which is fantastic. I don't have any Kraken, and that's the thing that's kind of what am I gonna do? I might do, so this player could, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna sell my set of 4 dragon scales. I know it's not a whole lot of money, but I'll end up getting 6 coin. And this goes back up to here. So now the dragon scales are the cheapest again. So we go back up to here. So we have this next player is going to do what? Just for simulation purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and craft a potion too. But let me first let me go ahead and buy. So orc teeth are worth how much? They're worth 2. Ooh. And dragons are worth 1, and mermaids are worth 1. Okay, let's go ahead and spend 2. We'll buy an orc teeth. Stick it in our deck, in our hand. That's another expensive card. Holy cow. We'll go ahead and spend 2 to buy this other orc teeth here. And now a Kraken comes up. Okay. And this next person goes. They have 6 money to play with. I think I'm going to exchange some of the 6 money so that I can get 1s. That way it's easier to spend on cards I need. What are we going to do here? So we've got Krakens that are worth 3. And we got Pixies that are worth 3. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll spend a 3. I'll get a Pixie. Next card flips up. It's a Phoenix Feather. And I will spend... I'm going to spend another 3 to get the other Pixie Dust. Why not? No one else is really... Oh, and here we go. Now, this is a supply shift card, and you get 3 of these cards within the actual ingredient deck. And whenever they come up, they will shift the entire scale. Okay, so this will go in the discard. So this says an entire shipment of mermaid tears is lost at sea, making them extremely rare. Adjust the value track. So these bad boys go down to 15, right? So here's how it works. Whenever you get a supply shift, what happens is this needs to go to 15, okay? So now this purple one comes out, goes up. This green one comes up and goes out. This yellow orc teeth goes up and comes out, and then this comes up and comes out. There you go. So Phoenix are worth the less. And look, you can see how quickly dragon scales are worth a shit ton of money now. I love the games that have this fluctuating market thing. So you resolve the supply shift, and then you go ahead and flip open another card. Awesome. So this next player goes, and let's see what we have. They've got some Phoenix feathers that are only worth 1. I'm gonna spend. Oh, look, those are both worth 1. Oh, that's perfect. So I'll spend 1 for the Phoenix feathers. And this next card flips over, and then I'll spend another 1 for this orc teeth, because that's what they're only worth 1 each. Being on the top. There we go. Okay. What are we gonna do with this? So here with this person, the pixie dust are worth pretty decent amount of money now. So they're actually worth 10. So this person's gonna go ahead and opt to sell. So I'm gonna sell my set, because a set of pixie dust is 2. They're worth 10. I get 10 gold. Yep. And then we'll do another 5 spot. And this person is done. What are we going to do with this other person here? So this person here, I'm going to do a swap. And I'm only going to want to swap 1. I could sell right now, but these 2 are worth kind of nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and do a swap for a Kraken. And let's see, what else could I do? I could sell. Okay, these are worth. Oh, nice. Boy, what am I gonna do here? I could probably swap 2 with the dragon again, just to go back. Okay, so I swapped 2. Perfect. He's done. Next person goes. I still haven't crafted a potion yet. I kind of want to craft a potion to show you guys how the potion crafting it works. Let's see. So we got 3 Phoenix feathers here. We got a ton of gold. These are worth 3. That is worth 2. Man, I might just spend 2 to go off the top. Oh, I got a Kraken. I might spend another 2 to go off the top. I got an orc. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend the feathers, Phoenix feather and orc teeth, while I'm still on my turn. And I'm going to use those to craft this exchange elixirs. This allows me to swap 1 card from your hand with a random card from my opponent's hand. So there you go. So I can keep this right here and use it whenever I want during any turn. Now the next potion gets flipped up and gets added to a spot where other people can start crafting. Now over here, I'm going to go ahead and do a sell. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell a Kraken. And when you sell, you can sell any number of cards and sets. You can continually sell. And I did a single card sell there, so I get no money. But the reason why I did that was because whenever you sell, you end up moving the scale. So I sold a single Kraken, so that moves this up. Now I'm going to sell a dragon scale single card that takes this out, puts it at the top, everything is shifted down. And you can see how it's shifting down. Now here comes the cool part. Boom, boom, boom. Combo City, baby. So now I'm going to sell 3 orc teeth right here. Boom. 3 orc teeth go for 10. Yummy, yummy, yum. Okay, so the 3 oak teeth go for yummy 10. And the Phoenix feathers themselves also go for 8. And it's a set of 4 in order to sell those. So I'm selling those 4, and I'm getting 8 more coin. So this person here has a ton of coins, no cards, Zippo cards over here, zip, zip. And this is the only person with cards. So now this person goes, obviously I'm not going to use this potion because it does an exchange of a card from an opponent's hand with my hand. So I can go here and now I can go ahead and spend some money to buy a card. So I will probably spend 1 cent to buy a Kraken. And then that goes here, and then spend another cent to buy another Kraken because Krakens are 3 in a set. And I already have a set there. And so now this person is set and ready to be able to sell another set. The trick in this game is I don't want to sell the Kraken when the Kraken value is all the way up here, because that's stupid. You want to maximize your money. So somehow I need to get this Kraken down to here, either in the 10 or 12 or 15 to maximize my coin. And that's how you make the money. You don't want to keep selling, especially expensive sets, ones like this Dragon Scale, when you sell 4 of them for 5, that's awful. And I know in that one turn I sold 4 of them for 6, which is still bad, because it's expensive to have 4 cards in your hand. You need to sell 4 in a set in order to get some money. So Dragon Scales, you probably more than likely, and anytime you swap those, you're always going to hold them until the Dragon Scales get down to here. But yeah, that is the game. I mean, that is how it is played. You manipulate this market. You buy cards here based off of their dot value, 1, 2, or 3. And then when you sell the sets, you make money. Or you can sell a single card to adjust the scale. Or you can spend ingredients in order to get potions like this that you can use at any time. And what happens is you keep playing this game until this ingredient deck is gone. So this is your timer right here. This is your timer. You always got to keep track of this. When this is gone, what happens is every player gets 1 more turn to use potions and to sell anything remaining in their hand. And then once that is done, you tally up the coin values that you have per player. Obviously, if the game stopped right this second, this person over here would win because they have a shit ton of money over here. This person only has 6 coins, but it's about maximizing your selling, changing the market, and watching this deck, and then hopefully get to the point where you can sell as many cards in your hand and have no cards really left in your hand, and you maximize the sale of everything. And that's how Mystic Market works. It's cool game. I really like it. I like how simple this game is, but yet it's got some really cool mechanics. I like how you can sell a single card even for no coin, just so you can fluctuate the market. You can change the market, and I like just the little subtleties in the game on the buying and the selling and the swapping. So you can swap. Just even if it's no coin value, you can just normally swap, which is really, really cool because that can mess people up, especially if you know that somebody's going for something. You're like, oh god, that guy, that person is definitely going to be going for Dragon Scales or whatever. You can be like swap and screw them up. And just the add-in with the additional abilities that you can get with these potions are just so freaking cool. And then the cool thing is these potions that give you the money, right? So like even this Plunder Tonic will give you 6 coin when you use it. So even if you don't, I mean, most of the time you're going to use these potions when you have them because they give you abilities. So you want to use them to have some kind of advantage. But even if you don't use them for an advantage, you can save a bunch of potions and you use them on your last turn and just get the gold from them. So like if I had these 2 potions just sitting there in my hand, this is worth 6 and this is worth 4. This would give me 10 gold, which is awesome. So there's different strategies like that come into play in this game. Really cool game. I think it's great, a great family game. It doesn't get too heavy into D&D style mechanics or anything. It's just, it's just the market, manipulating it. And the artwork is good. I like the artwork on the cards a lot. Bright, vibrant colors, even the potion ones. Yeah, I love it. And I like how at the very end of the manual here, they give you a little thing about the inventor. So they give you kind of that little personal touch on, who this person was and how he created the game and why. I love it when the game manufacturers do that, when they put that little bit of personal touch in there. But anyway, so this is Mystic Market, guys. I am Jim Game Guru. I'm your video and board game nerd. I will see you later.